I have some news for you. I got some more vintage camera gear. Hi and welcome to my channel. If you have ever heard of vintage lenses, you most probably have heard of the Helios 44-2. This is a Russian lens that was produced in huge numbers. You can find them for quite cheap, and it seems that this is the most popular vintage lens at the moment. And the lens is also well known for its character and the swirly bokeh. So I thought this lens must be quite good, and I searched the local used market to find a nice one. So the most interesting offer I found was this Zenith 12 camera with two other lenses for 140 euros with shipping from Vienna. From the images of the offer I thought, yeah, it's quite a good deal, so camera and three lenses are quite okay. And yeah, the camera I'm not really interested, maybe I just use it as a decoration, but yeah, I think it still works. So the only issue I think this camera has is a vertical yellowy streak in the middle of the viewfinder, but this was already stated in the offer, and this is also a well-known issue this camera had. And as I'm not really planning to use this camera, this is okay for me, but even for the three lenses I think 140 euros is okay. So the first lens that is currently on the camera is the Helios 44M-4. And here I need to say that it is in a very good condition. It looks like brand new. I don't know if it was ever used or not, but it looks really nice. The second lens is the Helios 44-2, which is the lens that I'm most curious about. And this lens is also in very good condition, so I don't see anything. So the lenses are clean and nice, and also the aperture and the focus rings are also very smooth. And the third lens is the Jupiter 37A, which is an 135mm focal length lens with an aperture of 3.5. The condition of this lens from the outside is also looking quite nice, but I noticed something on the rear of the front element. I cannot tell if this is some dust or moisture, or hopefully not a fungus. But yeah, I think I tried to disassemble it and clean it. So this 135mm focal length on my crop camera is an equivalent focal length of about 200mm on a full frame camera. So it is quite tight, but yeah, I will see where I use it. I already took a few pictures with these lenses, and for example the Helios 44-2 is like the Fujinon also, is quite a bit soft, wide open, but it has this special swirly bokeh, a little less on the crop camera of course, but you still get it if the condition and the framing is right. And the Jupiter 37A also gives a nice bokeh, but I need to do more with these lenses. And to keep this video short, I will make separate videos with each of these lenses. Especially with the Helios 44-2, I noticed a problem with the adapter I have for the Nikon mount, and this is that it doesn't focus to infinity, and this is because the lens protrudes quite far from the support surface when focusing to infinity. So there is 7.5mm from the support surface to this threaded ring which holds the lens of the adapter. But the lens would protrude 8.3mm into the adapter, so it collides with this ring. So what does this mean? This means that your usable focus range is limited to 4.5 or 5 meters. I'm currently working on a solution to fix this, and if I can fix it, I will make a separate video. The Helios 44M4 protrudes less and almost focuses to infinity on this adapter. There are just a few degrees missing. On the Jupiter 37A, nothing protrudes out when focusing to infinity, so it can be used in the full range when using this adapter. What I also notice on the Helios 44-2 is that it has oily blades, but I don't think that this is a problem or is showing up in the images. I'm really curious to try out these lenses more, but unfortunately the weather is quite miserable at the moment, so it's just gray in gray and no light at all. But I plan to go to the Christmas markets and take some nice pictures, because I guess you get very nice bokeh there with all these lights. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!